His head. They threw it at me. He's dead, Novak.
You're not in good shape yourself. Those bruises are really bad, and they're all over you.
He was carefully feeling her arms and body.
Here, too? Your head? Concussion?
I don't think so. I never totally blacked out. She'd wanted to black out, but she'd been afraid that if she stopped fighting, she'd never wake up. She started to shake again. Don't think about it. She'd made it this far, and she'd be fine. Just don't think about it. But she couldn't stop shaking.
Hey, it's okay. You're safe.
Novak had pulled her into his arms and was holding her tight.
Breathe deep. Just take it easy. We'll talk about it later.
Safe. She lay there against him, letting his heat warm her, shut out the chill. He was so strong, and she felt as if his strength were pouring into her and shutting out that horrible weakness. Yet more than 5 minutes passed before she could stop shaking. She finally sat up and pushed him away. "I'm sorry," she said unsteadily. "I fell apart. You asked me why. There wasn't someone with me. I got the phone call from Hadfeld, but it was a trap. They were waiting for me."
How many were there?
4.
Can you describe them?
Describe the pain? Describe the smell of them? Describe the helplessness she'd felt? But she had to focus and try. She shook her head. Scarves over the lower half of their faces. 1 black man, 3 white. 2 of the white men had dark hair, 1 was fair-haired. It felt like straw. Most of the conversation was in a Maldara dialect. She had to stop a minute before she could go on. They wanted to hurt me, and they did. The one who was fair-haired kept driving the others to hurt me more and more. He beat me himself, then he told the others what they had to do and how to do it. He said they'd been sent here to do a job, so do it. Say it. She had to tell him. She swallowed. I have a little blood down there, and I'll need a rape kit. Silence.
They raped you?
3 of them did. The one with fair hair only seemed to want to beat me. He seemed angry.
Son of a bitch.
Then Novak began to swear softly and viciously.
We'll get you to the local hospital in Jokan, he said. Another 15 minutes.
No hospital. Not here, Jill said jerkily. You're CIA, and I've seen you pull strings. You can get me anything I need without throwing me into the system. Do it, Novak.
The system isn't all that bad when you've been savaged the way you've been, Jill. You're one of the best journalists I've ever come across, but not even a Pulitzer is worth this, he added harshly. You should have done what I told you and stayed out of it. Would it have been too much to leave it up to me? You knew I'd follow up.
Yes, I knew you would, Jill said wearily, because you're as obsessed as I am. But it was my story. You might have been too late. She was getting weaker, she realized. That temporary adrenaline rush when she'd felt so safe with Novak was fading, and there was something she had to do, she remembered vaguely. Do you have a first aid kit in this Jeep?
You don't have to do it yourself. I'll get you help right away, Jill.
It's not for me. I need some medical gloves. I couldn't describe those men, but I fought them. When they surprised me, they took away my gun, but they'll have scratches. She looked numbly down at her hands, and it might have some DNA beneath my nails if it survived my trip through all that mud. He muttered another curse, reached into the back seat for the first aid kit and handed it to her. The gloves were on top of the bandages, and she quickly pulled them on to protect her nails. She set the first aid kit on the floor at her feet. Better. One more thing done to rid herself of that terrible feeling of helplessness. You were driving slow.